Now at 6, a public hearing has just begun on whether to let a vacant church in South Milwaukee be converted into a subsidized housing unit. Julia Fellow reports.
The controversy over turning a vacant Catholic church into subsidized housing comes to a head tonight here at City Hall. The priest tells me that if neighbors do not warm up to the idea soon, they may have to take drastic measures to afford upkeep there.
The reason it closed is, a certain part of it is the priest shortage.
Father Bob Betts shows us what's left of the former St. Adalbert's Church.
In between these stained glass windows were the 14 Stations of the Cross.
After 7 years on the market, they finally got a bite for $650,000 to redevelop the property into a multi-million-dollar subsidized housing project, which is not sitting well with neighbors who are passing out petitions against it.
It's a dirty shame what's going on, but the church created their own mess, and why should we have to pay for it?
The property values in this neighborhood would plummet. Those that have lived here for many years would consider trying to sell.
I think just the opposite would happen. When you have vacant buildings around, they're subject to vandalism, which we've already had here. They're subject to crime.
He says it costs $70,000 for heat, insurance, and property taxes because this vacant church and the old St. Mary's Church in South Milwaukee is no longer considered tax exempt.
If we don't sell it, we're going to have to mothball it because it would cut down on those sort of expenses. And of course, when you mothball a building, it begins to deteriorate more.
If the Common Council votes down the idea of holding a public hearing, then the project as it stands right now would be scrapped. We'll keep you updated tonight at 10 on TMJ4. Reporting in South Milwaukee, Julia Fellow, today's TMJ4.
And the priest says they may have to sell off what's left in that church piece by piece to still afford it. The stained glass alone, they tell us, is worth like $80,000.